Alright, so this week I checked out The Mutilator, and it is a very middle of the road slasher film with some great bits and some terrible bits. So it's from 1984 and is the only film directed by Buddy Cooper. It's got the plot to every slasher film you've ever seen. A bunch of horny teenagers go stay in an isolated house overnight and they get picked off one by a slow moving maniac, who the film gives away in the first 20 minutes. So don't go into this expecting any sort of mystery.
I'm gonna set a new high score on Video Machine.
I'm gonna watch.
Mama!
The characters are as archetypal as they come, with the acting ranging from laughably bad to passable. This guy in particular, called Mike, is hilarious with some of his line delivery, and I'm kind of getting a young and deranged Hank Hill vibe from him. Also, the main guy Ed kind of reminds me of a young Bruce Campbell, which isn't a bad thing. The highlight has got to be the kills and gore effects. They're brutal and well made. Unfortunately though, they are quite infrequent.
Jeez, would you look at all this shit?
Well, rah. Will that hurt you?
No, in fact, it probably prevents herpes.
The music's of note as well. There's this song that plays at the beginning and the end, and it's really fun and cheesy and it fits really well, gets you sort of excited to watch the film. But unfortunately, I'd say that is where the good stuff ends. The main problem would be the pacing. Around 30 minutes in, I found myself getting a little bored, and it didn't really pick up again until the last 10 minutes of the film. So there's this scene where they're playing Blind Man's Bluff in the dark, and it's on for about 6 to 7 minutes, and it's just sort of them creeping around the house very quietly in the dark. But that's the problem. You can't really see what's happening. And to be honest, that's kind of the case for the last third of this film. It's just far too dark. I found myself saying, turn the lights on. Not because it would have been a smart move for them to do in the film, but because I just wanted to see what was happening. The print's fine really, average sort of low budget DVD quality. Very few flickers, not too many. I did notice a stutter, but that might have been on my end. It was almost like the frame freezes for just like a split second. Could have been my PS4, not really sure on that one. Also, there is a massive dip in quality as the credits start, the opening credits, but when they finish, it's all fine and normal again. So I think that might be something to do with the print. Maybe the title overlays, maybe the drop in quality there. Again, not sure on that one either. Let me know.
When the leaves of summer turn red and gold.
Okay, case time. All fine really. Runtime is 1 minute off, but that's excusable. Sells the film quite well on the back, although these screenshots are far too dark. Guess I should have seen the last third of the film coming really. No logos at the beginning this time, just a warning. Very odd, first time that's happened I think. And let's see what we get on the disc. Not a whole lot this time. Chapter select, stills, and 2 trailers, Psychic Killer and Shogun Assassin. Very minimal this week. Overall then, this is kind of a bottom of the barrel slasher film. There's some fun moments and some good kills, but it suffers massively in the pacing department. If you've run out of slasher films to watch, then you might get something from this. And if you want an upgrade, there is a Blu-ray available by Arrow Films. Hopefully they've sorted out the last third so you can actually see what the hell's happening. So, mixed bag this week. Who knows what we're going to get next week, as we take a look at one of the strangest titles in the collection so far, Pranks.